Let's welcome one of the greatest boxing member of the history of boxing. You made us live moments unbelievable, and to have you here is a great privilege. Mr. Roy Jones.
Thank you. First and foremost, I thank God for blessing me with the opportunity to be here. I guess I should say thank you for seeing Curry Davis in the crowd on the dais with me. You couldn't ask for a better situation, a better fight. And I know he said I'm here against him, but I'm not here against nobody. I'm here because he idolizes me and asked me to come help him out. I would do that for anybody because that's just who I am. So I love Bute-Pascal. I love Lucien Bute too. I've been watching both of them for quite a while now. Thank God that they had the nerve to step up and face one another in their primes when it matters to people. They are doing Quebec a great duty by fighting each other now, because now is the right time for the fight. Now is the best time for the fight, and nobody will be able to walk away and say that they were disappointed, because I know that this is going to be one fantastic night. So I think it'll be a historic event for Canada. I'm looking forward to it. I thank God that I got to be a part of it. And I also thank God that I'm now fighting, because I've never been so lost at a press conference in my life. So I would be doomed right about now. But I thank you all for having me, and I look forward to a great event. You have two great fighters here. There's no battle quite like a backyard battle. When you got two guys from the same place, everybody wants to win. It's like two brothers in a household. Nobody fights harder than two brothers. So you're looking at two guys who are fighting for basically a home country supremacy. You gotta love being a part of that. So thank you all for having me. I look forward to a wonderful night watching you.
Et maintenant, j'aimerais inviter notre hôte américain. Let's welcome from HBO, Mr. Curry Davis.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Curry Davis. Okay, that's the extent of my high school French. I'll continue in English from here. I'm surprised I didn't get the 2 Chainz music when I came to the, I was real nice. I like that. It's a great pleasure to be here today as part of this historic night of boxing that will take place in Montreal on May 25th. There have been big fights in Canada over the years. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Robert Duran, and Muhammad Ali versus George Travalo. But never, as far as I can remember, has there been a fight this big between two world-class, world-renowned fighters, each of which call Canada and Quebec their home. Add in the legendary arena, the Bell Center, and you have the makings for the biggest fight in Canadian history. And we're proud to be bringing it live to our American television subscribers. The American fight fan is very familiar with both fighters and the height of their talents. John Pascal has had a terrific win on our network versus Chad Dawson, and 2 compelling fights with Bernard Hopkins. Lucien Bute first impressed HBO 3 years ago with his dismantling of Edison Miranda, and he's had a number of impressive performances on our network since. Both fighters are tremendous talents, and both are gracious sportsmen. But there doesn't seem to be enough room in this big, great country for 2 great Canadian fighters. And that is what makes this fight so special. This is a fight for national supremacy. And you can sense the added incentive and motivation and pride in each of these men. So again, we're very proud to be part of this historic night. And we have to thank Jean Bedard of Interbox and Yvonne Michel of Jim for putting this great and putting their healthy rivalry aside and making this great fight happen. And I want to also put a special shout out to one of the greatest fighters that I've ever seen live, and someone I'm proud to share the podium with again, my friend and colleague from HBO, Roy Jones Jr. One final point. Adding to the global significance of this fight, of this night, HBO will also be televising a great international matchup between Britt Carl Froch and Dane Miguel Kessler from the O2 Arena in London. So fight fans will be treated to two significant matchups from two different continents, for both from terrific venues in front of what I estimate to be about 50,000 boxing fans. It's going to be a great night. For the American viewer, our broadcast time is 10 p.m. Eastern and Pacific, and we hope that whether or not you're watching on American television, Canadian television, or live from the Bell Center, you don't miss this fight. And thank you. Merci beaucoup.